Hi, welcome to Dental Stories with Frank, the dental hygienist. This one comes to you from a few years back. I had a young man in my chair. I believe he was about 12, and mom was going to sit in on the visit, which I usually don't have a problem with. So I have a chair set up in the corner. Mom's in the corner looking through a magazine. The boy is in the dental chair, and we're going to take some x-rays. And being that it's digital, I said to mom, if you want, you can step out of the room while we take these x-rays. She goes, no, I'm fine. I don't mind sitting in here. I'm like, you sure? Do you want a lead apron or anything? She goes, no, I'm fine. I'm like, all right, it's up to you. So I, put the lead apron on the young man. And I said, have you had these before? Have you had x-rays before? And he goes, I said, okay. I said, you know how this works. I'm going to have you open it. I just want you to gently bite on this, okay? And he's like, I'm thinking, wow, he doesn't say much. Anyway, he opens his mouth. I go to put the sensor in his mouth, and he goes, and he starts puking. So I took my hands and I went like this, and I'm grabbing all that I can. I look over at mom, and she's looking through a magazine. She does one of these. She looks up and she goes, he does this every time. He does this every time? I'm thinking, he does this every time, and you couldn't tell me that he does this every time? I said, what do you mean he does this every time? She goes, oh, he gets so nervous that he pukes. I deliberately didn't give him breakfast this morning so that he wouldn't puke up so much on you. He'll be fine now, she says. He'll be fine now. Just go ahead and do your x-rays. You couldn't have given me a heads up, is what I'm thinking. You could have given me. Now the guy can talk. He's like, I said, are you doing okay? He goes, yeah, I'm fine. I feel better now. I'm like, okay. So we kind of clean up the mess. I said, do you want to just be done, or do you want to try and get through this? He goes, let's do it. I'm like, all right. So we took x-rays, and he did fine, and we did the whole procedure. He did fine. Well, you can imagine how nervous I was every time he'd show up every 6 months to get his teeth cleaned and be like, oh man, is this guy going to puke? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Is this guy going to puke? He was fine after that. But I always felt bad for that guy. And then I thought, Mom, why didn't you give me a heads up on this? Oh, man, it would have been so helpful for both of us. Anyway, there's my story. Get out of here, be positive, and make someone's day. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more stories, hit the subscribe button. Thanks. See y'all later.